Hey yo, I'm Fu and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Let's get started, shall we? So at the end of the last episode, we pretty much have hit spring. Pretty much, what I mean by that is that we can officially grow despite saying it's still cold season. Because at the moment we are in a bit of a cold snap of minus 24 degrees, which is probably as cold as it got during winter. Or just during the deepest part of winter. So, next thing we need to worry about is actually the starvation, because everyone's hungry. I don't suspect we have any... Oh wait, we do. There's trivial malnutrition and minor. Okay, knowing that, we should really hurry up and get some more food. Now, I am hoping there are more animals on the map, because they always seem to wander off. Yep, here we are. There's some 3 ibexes we can hunt. What was I saying? Because the animals always seem to wander off before we can actually grab them in time. I think we always grab like a few animals, but not all of them. You know what? I'm still not spotting any other animals. This is going to make it incredibly difficult. Hello? Oh, that's a timber wolf. Is it dead and it's still frozen? Let's unforbid that. That might be a little bit of food. And oh, thank you. Muffalo. Hunt the muffalo and make sure the work restrictions are alright. So, whereabouts are we looking? We're looking for hunting. People on 2, 3s and 2s. Let's see, you should be doing that before cooking. Wouldn't mind having a full-time hunter. Fu, what are you doing? You're doing hauling and cleaning. That's your main responsibility right now. Wonder if we can toggle that a little bit. Because we need to make sure people are hunting. Val, of course, I don't want to lose them, so certainly not going to be hunting anytime soon. Let's see, I'm thinking of bumping Falcon up. Yeah, Falcon's probably the better person to do hunting right now, assuming you have a weapon. A mini gun. It's not a mini gun, it's a mini pistol, isn't it? Or a machine pistol. Close enough. Should be fine. So once you are finished relaxing socially, like now, you're going to do stone cutting. Why? Falcon stone cutting is... I know why. Restrictions. Yep, everyone's still restricted inside the home zone. Try it once more. Falcon. Recruit, unrecruit, and you're going to consume a Timberwolf corpse. How about you haul it in and then someone can actually do some hunting. That was haul it in, right? Yeah, you're already hauling it in. Cool. And Prancer has... Oh, because you're starving. Right. So we have missed the puppy. Well, that's a little bit of a shame, I must say. Okay, we're going to get some more food, and hopefully we can deal with this. So, yep, I just missed it, didn't I? Yep, we've hauled the dog in. No, sorry, try it again. Gonna have to micromanage this section just a little bit. And recruit, try it again. You're not a cook. Who's a cook? I always need to find my cooks. We should just remember it off the top of my head. Okay, you're going to do some wood hauling. How about we get you to do the butchering? It means people will actually leave this dog alone. That gives us the meat, and then we'll get the cooking done as fast as possible. Yep, you've done that, and then start cooking. Think we got enough fuel on the stove? Yeah, we certainly do. Drop the meal, and that's step 1. Oh, Trado and Val, you're going to hold off for just a second longer. We'd love to remind people that meat is not something they eat. Don't think there is actually a way of telling them not to eat raw meat, if possible. So, Trosma, you're going to keep them cooking? Excellent. Let's what are you doing? Excuse me? Sorry? Try it again. You need materials to cook. Why? Because Prancer's probably eating the last bit of meat, and is Legu... Oh, and one of the dogs is eating the other bit of meat. Right, so we don't have any food again. Oh, that went fast. So, are we doing some more hunting, or are people just hauling in? Seems like people are just hauling in, but this ibex is incredibly close. There's only one around this location as well. Okay, well we can get someone into hunting. And that will help us out when it comes to food once more. So Falcon, whereabouts are you? Oh, you're all the way up there. Probably because you were doing hunting and you've decided to stop now, I'm assuming? Nah, I'd rather if you didn't walk all the way back just to do that. You're still going to do that. Okay, Fu, let's get you over and we'll get you to melee attack. Rather you didn't. Seems like you're missing a weapon. Okay, let's find a weapon for you to have. Looks like the pistol, because that's what you were equipped with originally. Okay, try and find someone else to do hunting. How about Val? Since I'm going to micromanage this, I don't think it's going to be an issue. We won't lose Val. And yep, fire at the Ibex ram. Get us some meat. There we go. Unrecruit, and then someone else can haul it in, which is happening now. Even better. So, back to micromanaging the cooking. So they'll haul the body in. Where's the body? Kanga, what are you doing? You're consuming the Ibex corpse. Try not to. I'd love it if you could haul it in instead. I can't tell if it's been consumed already, which is a bit of a shame. And then we'll get someone on board and starting to butcher and cook it. So let's see. Kanga can actually cook. So that's fine. Just as soon as you drop the body in, there we go, and you're butchering. Oh, thank you. You didn't eat it, did you? You ate the corpse already. Right. Seems like I didn't get there quite in time. And you're doing that, and you're going to start cooking. Oh, that's good. Oh, sorry guys. Nope, you can wait a second longer. Just let someone do the cooking. And now Kanga's gone straight away to eat it. Not what I wanted, but no, you're going to continue cooking. I can't complain there. Just a few more meals, and hopefully we can get through the mental breaks and dazes. Because you're starving, that can't be too bad, can it? Still minor, so we're still safe from any major issues. It's always going to take forever to get out of the starving state. But lucky enough, there are animals on the map that we can hunt. And hopefully more food will be coming our way soonish. Right. Let's see, you're going to drop the meal in? Awesome. So unrecruit Val, who's going to grab the meat. Don't do that. Try it again. You should have the meal, which you do. Excellent. And that deals with Val. Oops, I didn't... We don't want Valken eating raw meat, do we? Try it again. And same with Legu. Unrecruit, there we go. You got a meal, and then Legu once someone does a bit of cooking for you, which won't happen because we're out of meat again. Darn it. That meat goes very fast with this many colonists. Okay, maybe I'm just going to grab people and just get like a mass hunting job done over here, because we need the meat right away. So let's grab everyone, making sure they've all got weapons. You got a weapon, you got a weapon, so do you, and yes, everyone does. So everyone apart from the person who's in the days, Trado. We're going to do a bit of hunting and then get everyone to haul it in. So come on guys, get up here. I want you around the corner. This hunting must happen now. Can't go without food for too much longer. It's also a bit of a shame that this is all going to take a long time for people to walk back. So is that everyone? Okay, 2 more people and then we're done. Come on guys, get over here. Let's get the hunting on. Okay, let's stagger them out a little bit. So, pillar over here. What's that, rifle? Or is it survival rifle? Yep. Knife we can put on the side because we generally want to keep people safe, so prevent any of these animals from rushing us. I think we can place Legu with the, what's that? That's a marble club on the top side. Sparkles, place you down here, and just finding places for people to stand now. How about over here? Foo, and we'll place you just back 1 block and see how this turns out. So, can I focus fire on... No, I don't want to do that. Whoops. Recruit, unrecruit, yep, keep you in the same locations. This is kind of unfortunate that I'm doing this all manual right now. Okay, can we... I don't want you to attack. Let's grab every range person. So that's you, not you. Try it again. And attack them. Let's see how this turns out. Slow it down. Hopefully we don't have any revenges, because that's a big thing that I'm worried about. Oh. Okay, that's you dealt with. On to the next person then. Oh, well, not person, but animal. Continue firing and give us a bit more meat. Awesome. Attack again. Hopefully some of you have the range to hit this distance. Actually, I wouldn't mind having... whoops, I just unrecruited you guys. Try it again. Attack this one. Wouldn't mind having the range. Yeah, that's why I wasn't going to use these melee people. Let's unrecruit you guys and get you out of there. And I'd rather Legu if you just actually... What are you doing? I don't want you to consume. Stand somewhere else. And haul the muffalo in. You haul this muffalo in, and then we'll get the other guys to hunt the last 2 animals. Because this one still needs to be put out of its misery, and this one... Oh, we still need to grab it. And Muffalo Revenge, finally. Can we continue hunting these guys? We can. Awesome. Once more. And that should be plenty enough meat, as long as they don't eat the corpses. Wow, that Muffalo certainly took a few hits. Unrecruit. And what are you doing? Sparkles, you're going to be eating it, so I don't want you to do that. Freckles, let's get you to haul this muffalo in. Kanga, Trado's got that one. Right. Sparkles, unrecruit and get you to haul this one in. And wonder where Trado is. And of course, who goes into a daze at this very time? Not what we want, but I think we can deal with it. So whereabouts is Trado anyhow? You're on the other side of the map. Right. You are quite literally on the other side of the map. Even better. Wow, we got very lucky there. Well, I'll let Fu continue to wander, and I don't think I could have grabbed anyone. Now, Val doesn't haul. I don't think Kanga can haul. I lie. Kanga can haul. Let's do that. Now, this is going to take a while to walk back. Minus 18. Hopefully you don't freeze, because you are stripping right now. Stripping in the worst of weathers. That'd be Fu. Get these bodies inside. Sparkles. Sorry, I'm going to unrecruit you. And you won't do cooking either. Get you to stand outside. Trosma, can you cook? Yes, you can. Do the butchering. And that's step 1. Drop the meat inside. And then we'll get you over to cook. I hate that I'm doing this so manual. This is a really bad way of doing it. Recruit, unrecruit, you're going to grab the meal. And there we go. No more eating raw meat. Is everyone still taking their time wandering back? And that trader is just... What did you just do? Did you really just walk all that way to eat the body and not haul it back? Try it again. Haul it back in for me. Seems like I need to unforbid these items. Probably grab Fu when Fu breaks out of their days and get them to re-equip all the items. So equip that, equip the pants, and then wear the armor, which I think that's everything. That's everything I can spot at the very least. Okay, we're going to have to leave that be. Is there any other items? They'll rot, decay, and so forth. But I'm sure we're fine with that. You know what? I actually lie. Oh wait, we're still in the cold snap. I was wondering why we still couldn't plant in the early spring. Now we are starting to run out of days. I mean, not many days per month that we can actually do the planting. It's a bit of a shame. Anyhow, are we getting cooking done? We're not. Darn it! Who needs to be cooked? Not who needs to be cooked, but who needs to start cooking? You know, with 3 people cooking and none of them are getting it done. Yeah, sorry, you meant to actually do some cooking. Yeah, start butchering. Like, what's up with that? Your restrictions should tell you to do it. It's a bit of a bad choice that you're not doing it right away. Falcon, you need to hold off just for a moment longer. I've told you off once before and I'll tell you off again. Now is not the time. Okay, time to get more cooking done and I'll get you a meal in just a second. There we go. Got your meal. Unrecruit. Get your runaway, and there we go. We've got a meal. People should be happy, but Kanga, you need to continue cooking, please. And I don't want Val eating raw meat. Hopefully you haven't actually got the bad trait from it already, just by picking it up. You haven't. Good. Well, let's see if we can get Kanga to just make a bit more food. And Colonist needs treatment. Trosma, what's up? You're in a moderate amount of pain. You haven't been treated quite yet. Nor has Legu. Right, well, we'll do that in just a second. I'm sure you'll be fine for a little while longer. Kanga, you're still cooking. Excellent. I can't complain there. And Trosma, sorry. Not what we want you to do. Kanga, unrecruit, forbid, space, and then do like so. Legu, hold on. We need more meals. Just hold out for me. And where's Kanga gone now? Kanga's disappeared, haven't they? And let's take a look. Kanga, you're playing horseshoes. Not the time. I wonder if Trosma can do some cooking. You can. So I'm going to get you to do some cooking, and that should help us out. Not making enough meals. Nowhere near enough meals, and so many people are going to be eating the wrong stuff. Try it again. Eat the right food, and I'll unrecruit Leg in just a second. And of course an infection because I haven't been careful on that point. Trosma, you drop that. Recruit, unrecruit. There we go. Everyone has had some proper meals now. Oh, apart from Trosma, who I just missed. Great. Oh, Trosma, how about we get you into bed because you probably have the infection? Yep. Okay, get you to rest until healed, and someone will patch you up. So let's just check over everyone's general health and anything we need to worry about. You know, you're going to bed, so you're fine. And nope, that's everyone. So Trosma, hop into bed and we'll get someone to patch you up ASAP, please. Despite you being one of the better doctors. Kanga, lucky you. I know you're sleeping, But time to treat Trosma. So treat Trosma and see how this turns out. Hopefully it's not too bad. So let's see. And infection should be treated sometime soon. There we go. Okay. We'll keep this going and see how it turns out. But why are people not making more meals? They made a mistake in these restrictions. Cooking. Trado and Kanga. Trosma's in bed, so obviously you can't cook right now. Trado, you've got a 1 on research, but cooking comes first, so you should be working on that. You most certainly should be. And who is the other cook? Kanga, which is only plant cutting. So Kanga really should be doing it after you not consume buffalo meat, please. Keep cooking. I don't know what I'm going to do with these colonists at times. Not doing quite what I want. Yeah, everyone's now going for raw meat because we haven't produced enough meals again. And it'll be night time and then people want a lot more meals than we're really producing. I wonder. Now, we do have some basic power and yep, oh wow, all those batteries. That's more batteries than I've ever had before. So that's something coming from 2 turbines. It's not many turbines though. Okay, point being is we actually have power now, so let's actually run the conduit. As much as I want to end up making an isolated network at times. Actually, all the way over to here so we can get an electric stove. I don't know if that has a speed benefit, but... oh, I can't pull it down there, can I? But that should be at least a bit of a start, or a little bit of a speed up for us. So, actually, can we get an electric stove? We can. Okay, let's take a look. Electric stove doesn't give us a speed difference. Okay, which is a bit of a disappointment. It would have been nice, electric stove being a little faster. We can't win everything, can we? So let's move also the chair, because this was for our research table. And that should be fine. To keep things moving on, and that's 2 meals. Not as many as I would have liked. Trado, sorry, unrecruit. You can go and grab your meal now. And another infection. Who is it this time? Trosma, you've been patched up. Yeah, so what was that about? You don't need treatment for it either. Wait a second. Can I just check? I did click on that and I did jump to the right person. But it looks at it. Yeah. Which is a bit of a shame. Well, a bit of a shame that he's got the infections, but we're pretty lucky that there's no more infections. Okay, but we need to be producing more meals than just 2. We have the meat, so we can't. No one can be complaining that they don't have the food. I'd love to start planting once this cold snap passes. What's the temperature like in a lot of these rooms? It's at 17 in here. It's probably one of the warmest places in the colony. It's about 0 - 1 in a lot of other locations. Even 1 in our major room. That said, it only has 1 torch. Oh, and the cold snap is finally over. Huzzah. I'm also seeing more traders are coming through. You don't need to worry about them. And, oh wait. Spring 11th. Oh wait, what am I? 9th of spring. Sorry, I must have made a mistake. I keep looking down here and thinking, cannot grow cold season. I think for some reason I'm thinking that's a date. Growing season is actually between the 11th of spring and the 1st of fall. I can't believe I've made that mistake for so long. Our current date is 9th of spring, so it's only a couple more days before we can start growing, which is really good. So, by the sounds of that, we might actually start growing in this episode, which I'd love. Might give us enough food. Or not. Maybe we'll just eat Trado instead, because they're going berserk on us. Trado, what are you going to do? That wasn't you, it's Trosma. Sorry, Trado, Trosma. You've been patched up, so we only need to beat you down. That's not too difficult. You can melee attack. Who else can melee attack? Who else is close by? Guess Legu. Just let you patch up a torch. You can get over here and melee. See how this turns out. Continue going. Oh, even the dog's having a bit of a go. See, a lot of bruises, a lot of cracks. This doesn't look very good for Trosma, but hopefully we can just shuffle them back into bed and they'll be fine. That's what I'm hoping at least. Come on, guys. Can deal with it. Oh, Fu, get out of here. That's a lot of stab wounds. Trosma, you have a jade knife. That wasn't a great idea. Well, that turned out well. I guess there's always a risk when you beat someone down. So that is our first death in this colony. Yikes. Let's also strip the body while I remember. So Trosma the healer died. Character 11 with melee and medicine and growing with major traits pretty much. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but that might help when it comes to our food supply, because we're not able to produce enough food. So we need to find a burial place. Now, this isn't something I've had to consider quite yet. Probably should have considered with it a little earlier. So it's under one of these tabs. Let's see, is it miscellaneous? It is. Let's get a sarcophagus or sarcophagi, and we'll make maybe sandstone or slate. How many blocks do we need? We need 60. Well, we can't use sandstone. But we have just enough amount of marble. So as long as no one fails while they're building this sarcophagus, we should be fine. Just thinking, where's a great location to put it? Correct answer is there isn't one. Guess you could make like a small little burial section just on this section. As one of the original plans were to put batteries here. You know, that's not a bad idea. This is where we're going to keep the bodies of our fallen comrades, just along here. So that means we can keep it for 4 people in this room, and of course more if we decide to expand it. So Fu, you need to get into bed, into your healed. Then when you get someone over to doctor you, which will be probably Kanga, who is going to work on a simple meal, so maybe I'll leave you alone just for the time being. Lego, and we'll get you to start stripping, and then work out who's the best crafter, and we'll get someone to make this sarcophagi. So let's take a look. When it comes to crafting, Sparkles, Trado, or Falcon. Let's see. 11. Wait. Maybe it could, sorry, it's meant to be construction, not crafting. So Sparkles. Pretty much Sparkles, I think, from the listings. Yep, Sparkles it is. Okay, I'll let you consume your meal. Then we'll continue on and get you to build this. So finish off your meal. Awesome. And you're constructing it straight away. I can't complain there. Okay, and we have 1 colonist idle. Well, we can't have that, can we? Let's get them researching something else. Auto doors, smithing, drug production, anything important, anything necessary right away? Carpet making, hydroponics. There's a thought that might have helped us through the winter. Solar panels. Probably solar panels. Don't know if we're going to go ahead and build them straight away. What else have we got in the listings? Yeah, there's a long way to go. How about we go for smithing? That might get us some better weapons and tools to work with. That's we're going to mark research. It's going to take a long time because we are trials. But it will be worth it. And you got poisoning from a simple meal. How many meals do we have? Can I click on the meal? Thank you. Awesome. So we've only got 2. That's not enough. Oh, and I need to get the cable over to the electric stove. I can't believe that I forgot the cables. It's not close enough. What's going on? Because you're yet to build the rest of the cables, which is fine. I don't have any issues with that. So I'll let you take your time and you'll get it done eventually. And yeah, Trosmo, of course, is it Trosmo? Yeah, Trosmo will get taken to their grave. Should be a fine quality grave. Let's see, how well is it? What's the quality like? Let's see, come on, you're on 50 quality, 40, 30, come on, keep it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, there we go. And the quality is a good sarcophagus, so this should be a piece of art. So can we get you to bury Trosmo now? Also to make sure the restrictions are correct with the storage. Human light, allow rotting, and allow colonists only. Awesome, exactly what I wanted. And you're buried, which should give people some positive mood. Let's see. Colonist died, yeah, but buried in sarcophagus is an 8. So that does counteract it for the time being. Let's see, that's 5 days and 18 hours for the colonist died until this modifier goes away, and buried is 24 hours. Okay, so it's still not a positive, but overall positive, but it still helps. So, what is this piece of artwork? Well, it says title White Trosma. So the sarcophagus is engraved with artwork of a hare in a baseball cap of a hacker. The central style of the center scene clashes with the modern depiction of the background. A cheetah fades in off to one side. Okay, that is some piece of artwork. Yeah, good quality and it's beautiful, so people come and look at it every now and then. But I do want to roof this area, just as a preference. Okay, we'll see how this goes. How much meat do we have around the place? Oh, we got plenty now. Just gotta wait until people start finishing building the rest of the conduit. Then we should be good. They have finished it, never mind. Awesome, so there are 2 tables to use now. I wonder, can we mark this stove not to be... Yeah, we can't actually mark it not to be fueled. But what we can do is mark it to be deconstructed and get someone onto it ASAP. Yeah, no need to waste the wooden fuel anymore because we've got electricity to do our work for us. There we go. So let's get a few meals back up again. So that's the simple meals. Do until you have... Let's get that back up to 20. And yep, we can continue to make pemmican here as well. So that's actually another good thing. We'll be able to make the pemmican once we get the plants again. We could actually harvest some berries, but I don't think we're going to do that right away. Let's get this up to 110. Because pemmican lasts forever. So I'd rather... Actually, I wonder... I'd rather you make the pemmican, given that it lasts a lot longer than the simple meals. So that should turn out. Yep, and the traders are leaving. Do you want to try and grab them? Nah, they're already too far away. Okay, well, so we've missed them. It's not the end of the world. We'll just deal with it. So is there anything we need to concern ourselves with right away? Let's see. Extreme break risks, low medicine, tattered peril, low food. Yeah, that's stuff I already know about. Wonder, can we get people to cook though? You're cleaning blood? Because cooking is what I want right away. Right away. Right now. Let's get started. So, Trado, you're sleeping. Fair enough. I'm going to let you sleep. Who is the second cook? Kanga. You're also... both of you are sleeping? Oh, come on, guys. Let's check your needs. Your rest is alright, and your rest could do with a little more. Okay, well, maybe I'll let your rest get up a little higher, and then we'll get you to start cooking again. Less people decide they're going to eat raw food. So, probably now will be fine. And you're consuming buffalo meat. This is what I was trying to avoid. Try it again. Start cooking. And actually we have a spare chair, which... Whoops, let's not uninstall it. Let's reinstall it. Over by this table. There we go. Now all the tables have a chair. And the Berserk. Kanga. Right. Why did you have to do this now, of all times? Oh. Another thing. Was food patched up? Yeah. Food was patched up, but I actually took a knife to the eye originally. I didn't realise about that. Okay, Trado, do we want you to get in and bash Kanga down? Well, I do want someone to start cooking, so how about you cook a simple meal? Yeah, that sounds good. And hopefully Kanga avoids you as well. You're going to run away, aren't you? Yeah, you already started running away. Trado, can't let you do that. Try it again. Unrecruit, re-recruit, start cooking the meals, grab the meat, and get started. Awesome. I want to try and avoid people eating raw meat where possible. Which means we need a stockpile of meat. Okay. Only got another 2 more days. We can start growing. It's getting so close and... Yep, there we go. Someone is starting a fight. Yes? Oh, maybe Trader got through the door just in time. Let's check your health. Bruise, yep, you were the one that just got punched. You're fine for the time being. So let's hope nothing else comes of that. Kanga, just forget you ever punched him. Try to forget you ever Kanga ever punched you, and Kanga should leave you alone. Oh, but Fu and Prince have formed a bond. Not that I'm too keen on bonds. Oh well. I'll let them be and see what comes of it. So, Kanga, gonna stop breaking anytime soon? No? Okay, I guess we'll just wait and find out what happens in the morning. Huzzah! I don't see anyone going for raw meat to eat. That is really good to see, and hell, Kanga's rage has come to an end, which means even they have meals to eat. And that was everything we just cooked. All the meals just gone right there and then. And a wanderer joins, Toxo. Toxo has joined the colony. She is a gatherer. Well, that will help when the planting season finally comes around in 1 more day. Or we can hold out for a little bit longer, I suspect. So let's say we're making 20 simple meals. Okay, that's a fine number. But we need people to continue doing that, Trado. No time to relax off and do other things. No fun. Gotta keep cooking, because we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, 8 meals. That means 16 meals a day, because they eat twice a day. Right, this is great. Where is Toxo anyhow? Hello, Toxo. Let's see, how good are you? You've observed rotting corpse, fair enough. You are incapable of violent and scary, which doesn't help us out. Okay, but your growing is excellent and your cooking is fine. Well, we know what we can put you on for sure. So, of course, patient, bed rest, flick. Cooking can be on a 1. Construction, we will turn you off. I think repair, leave you on a 4 in case it's available. 3, that will be the next one on a 1. Actually, no. Cooking is on a 2, growing is on a 1. Growing comes first. Make sure the plants are planted because they can grow in their own time. Plant cutting also on a 1. If I want them to do it, I want them to do it now. And then hauling can go on a 3, cleaning on a 3, and research can actually go on a 4 if there's no repair. Which I suspect that will never come around. So let's actually just check what you're doing right away. So let's say you're doing some planting, can't complain there. And growing season is now. We can officially start planting, despite it saying 11th of spring and it is the 10th of spring. Maybe I wasn't mistaken originally. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We're planting, we're going to get some more food, and this is going to be really awesome. So we got, what's that, heel root, devil strand, rice. What's that, hops there. Smoked leaf, corn. That's hops again, and that was the potatoes. I wouldn't mind growing more potatoes, honestly. I am tempted just to make one big old field out the back side of this. Well, it's actually the front side. Back side would be the bottom section. It's very tempting. I'll think about it. Anyhow, what's happening? We got a few break risks, of course we do. Okay, well, one of the other things we can work on to fix these bad moods of ours is probably better tables. Now, I don't think we can do a billiards table without more cloth. Yeah, so a chess table it is. A wooden chess table. It is wooden. Yeah, it's wooden. There we go. We'll get a wooden chess table in, probably just here, and place some 2 chairs on either side, which should do the trick. Probably not chairs. Let's actually... Yeah, actually no chairs. There we go. Place 2 chairs in. I might do it also mirror on this side as well, just so we have a second set of joy for people to use, because we have quite a lot of colonists. There we go. That should do the trick. So I'll let Falcon get around to finish thinking this off. I suspect we'll be fine. And major break risks. Yep, I know about it. You've explained this before. Now, the thing is that we've done the research for heating and cooling. I'm just wondering what the temperature is in this room. It's not refrigerated. It expires in less than a day. Yikes. Well, I can't have that happening, can I? Okay, and originally I was going to use this one as a bit of a food room. Okay, I think it might be time to jiggle things around again. Because this is too big of a room to really keep cool. We could keep a stockpile of meat in here, but then it's not a very pretty room for people to use. We could make this a freezer room, then it's accessible by all sides, and then people coming in and out of it. Not too keen on that. Place a door just here, people can walk around. And then maybe I'll leave that one for a section. Actually, because I'm just thinking our cooking stove is here, the best place to put the heater and cooler would be in this room. Okay, maybe I will end up moving this one, and then we can place a heater, or whoops, don't deconstruct that, I want to mine that wall, there we go. And place a cooler just there and make this into our food room, which will work a lot better. So, is anyone coming around to mining it? Foo, can we get you to mine it? No, Legu's coming around. Awesome, can't complain there. And then we can get the cooler in. So, whereabouts is it? Temperature, cooler. Flip it around and make sure someone builds it ASAP. Which is like so. Also the power, I just realised there's no power over this way. Yeah, so we'll just bring a cable down into this room, and of course we can't place it right in that corner. Of course we can't. Okay, let's get someone else to mine that out, and yeah, that'll be enough to get the cable. And we can probably get rid of these torches as well. Oh, we won't need a torch in this room actually, if this is going to turn into a freezer. So that's the tailoring bench. Let's deconstruct that bench. Let's reinstall this chair. Let's not reinstall, let's just deconstruct that as well, uninstall. And, oh, cut the plant. How about get rid of the actual, yeah, we can also uninstall this one and deconstruct the torch, which should be enough. Also, let's place the wall back in the corner, because we originally couldn't build a, make it a sandstone block, just like it was before. Yep, eventually those will get hauled into the right locations. Just realised we still haven't got rid of the original plans that were there. There we go, that fixes that up. Oh, nearly there. I want to make sure that we get this caller up just before we finish this episode. Otherwise I may forget it next time, and that would be bad. I wouldn't be very happy with myself. So let's get a stockpile zone and open it up. There we go. Make this an important storage, just in case we have overflow. Important storage, we won't allow rotten, and it will be for, oops, let's forbid all, and just make sure that it's foods, which should include raw meat, which it should, and then people should start hauling it across in their own time. But of course we don't have the power down here yet. Ah, that's a bit of a shame. I wonder if someone can get around to doing that now. Building the extra bit of cable. Oh yeah, Kanga, can you do this? You can. To work on the last bits of cable. Yep, that's what we need to see. You've dropped all the cable down, you're going to build it now. And of course Prancer is eating our raw meat. Please don't do that. That's our meat, not your meat. And where's the other last bits of meat? 163 units, come on. We can quickly get it into this cooler room. You also need to drop it to, what's that? I'm going to put that -5. So it should use high power once it gets power. And if this meat doesn't go off. So can we build the corner block as well? Yeah, so I'm just going to keep picking on you just because we need things done. Yep. One last cable to go in, which is just here, and that should do the trick. Kanga, grab you once more. Please, just get it done. And awesome, we've got power. This should start cooling down. 17, 14, 10, 8, 7, 5. So it's refrigerated now. So this meat shouldn't spoil as fast. Hopefully we can drop it below 0. Yeah, we can. So this is now frozen. Awesome. How's that for an end? How's that for a proper end for this episode? Proper cooling. Everything is looking well, and we have certainly got a positive supply of power in our colony. Can't ask for more than that at this point in time. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have anything to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. But, as I've said in the past, and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.